my outline, my citations page, my audience. My name is Shanna Dorman, and this is my speech for 1311. Popcorn, bread, pies, and donuts may not sound like a good combination together, but together these foods, along with a very particular and purposeful woman, changed kitchens and lives, and in a small way, even the world. Today I will be sharing a remarkable story of Minnie Lila Baird, a very hardworking, determined, loving mother of 10, who, whether you know it or not, probably changed your life and also your kitchen. There are three main ideas about Miss Baird that I will discuss. I will start by discussing her beginning and history. Then I will move on to discuss some of the hardships that she faced. Finally, I will finish by informing you how her determination and hard work ethic impacted the world in numerous ways. So let me begin by telling you about the background of Nina Lila Harrison, or Ninny as most everyone called her. Ninny was born in 1869 in Gibson County, Tennessee, and at a young age she became an orphan when both of her parents died. She married William Allen Baird at the young age of 17, and by 1901, the Bairds loaded up their horse-drawn wagon and a popcorn machine and moved to Fort Worth, Texas with high hopes of making a living selling popcorn. Now let's discuss how this move began the horse-drawn wagon wheels turning into what became the largest baking company in the world. William Baird introduced the first steam popcorn machine to the city of Fort Worth, and it was the success of the popcorn that allowed him to buy a restaurant where he employed his wife as the baker. As Ninny's reputation grew as an excellent baker, so did the size of her family, with 8 living children now, as well as 2 who died at a very young age with tragic circumstances. As the years passed, grief and tragedy continued to build, but so did the determination and perseverance of Nina Baird. The death of her husband, World War I, the Great Depression, and many other hardships understandably could have easily caused Ninny to throw in the bread towel and give up. But instead she recognized that with her strong will, she could make a living baking bread and therefore provide for her children. And provide she most certainly did in more ways than just putting bread on the table and becoming the breadwinner. As stated in a journal interview of Miss Baird's son, Hoyt, for the North Texas University, the founder of our business, of course, was our mother. And so we were taught by her the importance of making a good product and the importance of staying with your word. She was an inspiration to us. Finally, I will finish by informing you about how what started as an at-home bakery with a kerosene lamp and a wood-burning stove grew to be one of the greatest and life-changing inventions ever. As a major staple, most bread up to this point was made at home by wives and women, which was a very time-consuming task. For a large family, this could consume most of your day and confine the woman to the home. Some people, the Baird family included, figured out how to bake bread in an efficient way on a larger scale, which in turn provided more time, freedom, and convenience, particularly for the women. As stated in Texas Historical Handbook, in 1915, Miss Baird's Bread purchased a used commercial oven from the Metropolitan Hotel for $75, paid $25 in cash, and the rest of the balance in bread and rolls. The business acquired a horse and wagon in 1917 with Hoyt Baird as the driver. For several years, this is how the business operated. All the children worked together as part of the Baird team and helped contribute. Ninny started the day's bread at the wee hours of the morning and baked most of the day. The girls helped with the household chores and the boys helped with the deliveries and running the business. Most of the deliveries were done with a horse-drawn wagon or a bicycle. Demand for Miss Baird's bread grew precipitously from there. Those that knew her spoke of her as a lovable and hardworking woman. Today, foundations in her name continue her legacy. According to a PR Newswire article, a family tradition since 1908, Miss Baird maintains a commitment to quality and no shortcuts approach to baking that makes its products unique. I just told you a remarkable story of heroine Nina Lila Baird. Miss Baird herself wasn't some fictional character dreamed up by a marketing team. Hers was truly a Texan success story. I started by giving you information on her background, and then I informed you about how she went from selling bread from her home to creating one of the largest baking companies in the world. Lastly, I shared with you her role in making your life more convenient and also helping to fight hunger and improve the lives of people worldwide. Just like Miss Nina Baird, when things look too hard, too sad, or burnt in your life, push forward and keep kneading. Soon your story will taste like fresh baked buttery victory. Texas-born, Texas bred, baked in Texas since 1908. Miss Baird's bread has likely been on your kitchen table or shared with your family on a picnic, and it all started with some popcorn, bread, and a sweet mama.